Hey guys, and welcome to this brand new video on my channel. So this is going to be my loot video from 25,000 last wills. Now you've seen the video where I've done some treasure hunts, I've spent some money on some bonds, see what this current promotion was like, because now they've released last wills into the treasure hunter. In between the woodcutting grind where I've been trying to get the Imicado hatchet, I've been able to get 25,000 wills, which I'm now going to spend on some rewards. So once you've got your wills and you're ready to get the rewards, you just need to trade Posty Pete and you'll be able to get your rewards there. Don't forget, you also get a daily reward, which you can go and get every single day. It's for a chance at the soul die. I think after this video, I'm going to aim to do 2 more. I'm going to do a month's worth on the noob account and loot from there. And possibly, if I can be bothered, I'm going to aim for another 100k on the main account, when I'll be doing things like mining and other skills to get some clues through the Book of Bic. So let's get going. Obviously we went for a video where we went over loots and stuff like that, so I won't do that, but I will link the video which had like loots and explanations of what I'm looking for. So let's go and get the daily gift first. So we're going to get a white loot. So these are all, so the loot's called Forgotten Belongings. So let's see what 25k will do. So this is going to be 250 sort of rolls. So if I exchange the wills, there we go. So no golds, so no guarantee of a soul die, which, you know, with that sort of limited and small number, I wasn't really expecting. But 13 purples does give us a chance at what we can get. So let's go. Open all is nice. So we'll just open them at a record speed. And the fact that they're denoted as well, hopefully means that we can just let them rack into the info. So this is very similar to the Christmas promotion, which just came. And the Christmas promotion actually was pretty good. It did a couple of things like give accounts like some oddments and top up on oddments. So for the noob accounts especially, it got quite a lot of oddments. I think it got something like 35k, which sets it up for quite a few treasure hunter events coming up and give it a chance to get some keys and some XP as a reward. As well with this promotion, or this event as such, I should call it more of an event than a promotion. There's no lamps, there's no stars, there's no actual XP. Really, it's just items and cosmetics and stuff like that, which is better because it stops all the sheer massive free XP. Obviously, I showed the video with the noob count. The amount of levels it got from just the event was actually a bit of a joke. But I'm really liking the open all option, and that was very good. So we have a title, which I don't think you can sell. No, you can't, so I'll unlock that. Right, so we've got 3 rings. So I'm Linza. That's really cool. Now, these rings, I made a mistake in my video, which I talked about the rewards. I thought they were brand new releases. Apparently these have been released before in like one of the Halloween events. I never knew because I didn't do it. It might have been the purple ween, but it's actually really cool. For me, it's good because I can do like some random thumbnails. So back to opening the rewards. So you might have noticed as well, although it wasn't clear on my GE video this week, which I'll try and link in the sort of like video feeds, bones have took a hit. So obviously the amount of bones which are being released through this like loot or from this event, people have sort of panicked, same with Pure Essence, and it started to nosedive. Daggenoff bones especially have like absolutely crashed. But as you can see, like I'm getting some, but I'm not getting like loads. These would have been like a really like low volume item anyway, so I don't think it would have been anything like too mental. But you know, things like this, price was always going to change as soon as they were released in. So I'm just going to go bang. Right, what we'll do, we will. One downside is with an event like this, it is absolutely going to murder the bag space. So I've only just recovered from Christmas. You get rid of all the Christmas junk items, and now I'm back to filling it with these enhancers. Don't get me wrong, it is nice. They're doing stuff linked to skilling, but I don't want them. So back to opening all. Oh, that's nice. We've got the Life in Soul. That's another of the rewards. So 2 titles so far, and I think we had about 140 belongings, which is pretty decent. There's another one. Is that Verak? Yeah. Actually, that is quite cool. So if I read the Life in Soul, let's get these last 10 out of the way. Right, there we go. So that is 140 of the blue belongings, which are actually better than the white. So we are in for some rougher loot. So in terms of how much we made from that, so the crypt scythe is 1.4 mil. Will it sell for that? I don't believe so. I'll actually go and try and sell one when I get to the end of this. Plenty of these enhancers as well, which is quite good. And a lot of the rings and stuff as well. So we've got some, I mean, just for something free, it's a lot better. It's definitely a lot better loot than the Christmas one. The Christmas one was trash. Nowhere near as much oddments, obviously no XP and no stars, which is a bit of a make weight for the little bit of GP you'll make. But it's something which you can get from just playing the game. Again, don't buy keys and stuff like that. Just make sure you're AFKing nice and hard. Well, you're definitely skilling as well throughout the month, and you'll definitely rack up a decent amount of wills just from that. Right, so I'll be surprised if this does sell. I'll throw that one into the tab because it's a cosmetic. What I did with Christmas, all the cosmetics I looted first and made sure that I was able to do it. So I'm going to unlock them all first as well. So here we go for the small forgotten belongings. So this loot will be a lot worse. Obviously it's the base one, and for whatever reason the blue one came through first. Maybe that's because that's the first one which I rolled. But let's get opening that as well. Things which were a bit weird about this table is the ashes, low tiered ashes, which is very nice. I think there'll be some money related to them, although they will absolutely crash. Buckets of slime will be something I would probably not let leave my bank and just keep like stocked, because it's a bit weird. It's something you never know if you'll ever need. The rings here, bit naff, so we're not too bothered about that. So this one, definitely more oddments. We'll just add those in. We got ring and fan mail. Right, so we'll just price check the white rewards. So the right rewards would have been buckets of slime, which you can't trade. Impure ashes, bass, small bones, big bones. 500k, again, it's okay for stuff which you can get for free. Obviously, the impure ashes are where you're going to make most money, and they're going to crash pretty hard with how many are going to come into the game. They were pretty niche anyway. They were only sort of a price because of the sticks, the incense sticks. But now there's a lot more coming to the game. That will pretty much tank them. They'll go down. Things like your big bones and your small bones, keep hold of them because they're not high enough, and you probably will need them for necromancy anyway. Again, I mentioned it in like the video the other day, but these are also like necromancy related rewards. And again, the struggle for bank space continues. Right, so all we've got now left is the 13 large purple forgotten belongings. Just one more check to see what we can get. Again, these will be a bit better, so you're going to still get the multipliers, which is nice. You are going to also have a chance at frost dragon bones, the ashes as well, which will be nice, and you've got some better chances at some better cosmetics. So let's give them a roll, let's see what we get, and hopefully we get a soul die. So the final two now, all looted. As you can imagine, didn't get anything. Got some more enhancers, which is nice. I do like the shadow version of the Barbaros brothers though, they look very, very cool. Right, so let's just price check the rest. So mainly it's going to be these 4 items. So we've got Syrian Ashes, which is from the Lava Strike Worms. Aggression Potion is still expensive, so definitely look at that. Making aggression potions might actually be some very decent money at the minute. So we made a total of 800k. So from 25k last wheels, which translated into roughly 250 like gifts, we made just under 3 mil, which obviously is not worth getting spins for. It's not worth like, but however, just for doing like day-to-day skilling and having a chance at getting like the soul die or the more expensive items, it's actually definitely worth doing. It's quite nice that these events can bring like these kind of items in. Is it a bit lazy on Jagex's part just for releasing stuff like this? It is a bit because it could be playing more like playable content. However, to reward people for actually playing and something like this as well, especially with necromancy, it's kind of filled a bit of a gap where items, especially on the lower end of the bone size or the high end of the bone size, were just going up too quickly. I don't want to give like a way of just bringing it into the game, apart from people going to actually kill the monsters. But yeah, like the Christmas event, like the other events, I don't mind it too much, and it's nice as well to see them rack up in your info. So in terms of loot for this, 3 mil is not too bad. I've probably done that in like a couple of days of AFKing. For this sort of event, I'll be doing one on the noob camp for a month. Christmas I did 250, but I have a lot more time to play, so I'm probably going to aim between 150 200k. In the main account, we'll just see what we end up with. Whatever we get will be a bonus. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is a bit of a quick video for Saturday. I say quick. It was a bit of a normal video, just something I sort of saved to do this week. Tomorrow, I'll try and get Road to Max out and something else. And then next week, we'll be back to normal. So if you have enjoyed, please leave me a like. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon.